I'm not scared of being stupid. If you want to do something, you gotta be stupid. I'm looking at something like filmmaking that doesn't exist. I'm like, you know what, man? I'm gonna make a ton of money doing this. This is gonna be my thing. I spend literally 90% of my day doing something related to movies. If you want to actually make money off being a filmmaker in the UAE, you're gonna have to do something special. What is the creative process?
Our industry has a history of censorship. So that means when a writer sits down at a table, he's not thinking, I'm gonna make what my heart wants. He's thinking, I'm gonna make what my heart wants, but I can't get deported. I can't say, some things. I can't. So there are moments when in a creator's life when they begin to silence themselves. And when that happens, we begin to create boundaries around each other. And that's why I feel like we've not been able to tell our own stories and our own narratives freely.
Okay, think of a classic noir setting. A dark office lit by nothing more than the soft light of a table lamp and the burning ash of a lit cigarette hanging out of a man's mouth. Can you visualize it?
Yeah.
The man is KP and he has the look of a classic down on his luck jaded detective type.
You want to deceive the audience.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
But in the end of the day, it's a more comedic kind of
Yeah.
atmosphere.
Well, there's first location.
Yes.
Then there's the actors.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, getting the equipment, everything else.
That's
is
fine,
so
yeah.
easy to get.
Yeah, that's a
But-
few days process.
From what I can tell, you need like 4 or 5 locations. But if we're just doing like first bit,
Look, man, honestly, we need one big location, which is the house.
yeah.
If only my cinematographer was here. The input he could provide us with his cinematography skills. My main actor, alhamdulillah. I found him in gutter trash in the back of the... It's me. There you go. Hamid with his deduction skills. Yes, I will be the main actor. But, so basically we need
One location.
one location,
3 actors.
3 actors.
2 girls.
2 girls, 1 guy.
Guys here.
For the character. Tacky, shitty looking 70s, the mustache, the bad hair, the shirts that are like primary popping colors with flower patterns on them, the pants that are just puke green, the shoes that are kind of look like clown shoes, like orange, and yeah.
You're missing female actors and the
2
location.
female actors and the location, and crew.
That this is a creative industry where we're working in a commercial field and there isn't as much there aren't as much resources for people to just do creative work purely for the sake of creative work. You have to fund it, you have to find ways to fund it yourself. There aren't many government programs that are just for everybody, to go and apply and do any kind of work that they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, got it.
Hi, is this?
Hi, is this...
And I'm calling in regards of the movie the casting call that we posted on Mixed Fame.
Maybe you'd be interested in coming in, having a small talk about it, maybe doing a small audition, that kind of thing.
1,500 to 2,000 for 1 day.
Like, it won't be anything long term. It's just a short movie and it's independently financed.
Yes, you can.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Dubai has a very specific filmmaking and creative industry. It's not like in Canada, it's much more commercial and you work with the government and you work with events companies and agencies a lot more over here, whereas in Canada you can get grants and you can do creative work that's just purely, you know, from you, and you can get it funded. So it's a bit different. Over here, there's always a client. There's always somebody that you have to answer to, you know?
Come here, let me look at you. Let me look at you. Everything happens around this 3-foot space. Okay. So like light it for darkness in a way. And then you're gonna like look, score. What is this? And then you're like, smell. What's that smell? And I'm like, oh, it's like blah blah blah. And you're like, oh, it's tense. And you're like, excuse me? I'm like, yes. Everything. This is your space. This is where you do your important Nadia work. For last time, my name's not Nadia.
Yeah.
I'm adjusting to the new status quo of our film set. Things go wrong all the time. Just have to like kind of go with. So far, we've had to change our location. It's much smaller than we envisioned. We couldn't find an actress, so we had to make do with a crew member. Thus, I couldn't even fix my face. And yeah, there was just been a general mess that's been running throughout the set. But spray. Okay, stop. Scene 1, shot 1, take 1. Go. It's okay. Don't worry. I got you.
You sure?
I got you. Don't worry. Stop. And ta-da!
What's the smell? It's really intense.
Yeah, that's about a dozen or so cleaning products all mixed into one. But it's nice though, right?
It's homey. It is homey.
Right? It's that's because it's home.
My name is Yara Yad and I'm doing production design for Ape Set. Okay, well this definitely was one of the most hectic roles I did take since we were like confined to such a small space, but I think we kind of made it work and like showed that he's like living alone and he's trying to do this kind of secretive but from his own home, and so it worked.
There are some people who are 60 years old that have come to me and said, I've always wanted to make this film. You know, so I just think it's people who want to break into the market. That's what's, you know, that's what we need to fix. There should be avenues for funding, and there should be avenues for learning, and there should be avenues for craftsmanship. And those are the pieces that we're missing right now.
Desire, because there's so much desire for people to do something cool, and they're just trying to figure out how to do it, you know, because like I said, those systems are not in place. But hopeful, because I really think that I'm hopeful. I think it's gonna get better and better and better, and I think people feel the same way.
It's done.
How do you feel?
It was bastardized, it was beaten, it was broken. I made a snapshot of a film, which is, I think, more than reasonable enough. But yeah, I'm proud of what we did get, at least. I like what we got. Better to get a minute of something really good than like a 10-minute movie that's like half-half or like compromised or not that great. So yeah, I'm proud of it. Why not? Why shouldn't I be?
When you eventually finish the film,
Yes.
what are you gonna do with it?
What am I gonna do with it? Like, where am I gonna put it? What am I gonna? I don't know. Hopefully, it's gonna. That'll be like the thing. That'll be the divider line, like pre-film, post-film. So like that's hopefully gonna be my entry. Like actual film. Look at festivals, go to the festival circuit, see if anyone here wants to screen it, put it online, if anyone wants to watch it. Get some actual exposure into the world of film. Thank you. It's been quite the journey.